sitting staring into an empty glass. Give it time, this too will pass, she said, like the summer wind. It comes and goes and comes back again. But I don't think I'll ever get that feeling back again. Watching, waiting for the phone to ring. Like my jeans, my patience is wearing thin. Keeping grounded is a better bet, even though she hasn't called me yet. But I don't think that call I will ever get. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. My day's short, my nights are long. With every bar I write this song. My old guitar and a bottle of Jack, searching, seeking the words that might get you back. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. Where did it go wrong? Can't find it in a song. I can't make up the time and all the tears I have cried. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon.
It's Puppet Joe Live. With Jimmy, the Astute Tourist. Featuring the Wally Grimshaw Orchestra. The best sip of the day. With special guest Trouser Cat and the Ford Man, Kenneth Oates. This day in history in your weather. Here's Jimmy.
Good morning, everybody. It is Hump Day. I'm joined here by Mr. Duck himself from Down Under Cruisers, my good friend Shaun. Good morning, my friend, or good evening to you.
G'day, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm doing good now that you can hear me. We had a little technical difficulty backstage.
Now, Jimmy, I just have to clarify one thing, okay? Down Under is this. Hang on, let me get it right. That's it. Down Under
Easy.
is that. Not, sorry.
There you go. Well, good day to you anyway, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. You had a good day today?
I've had a busy day teaching people how to not to serve too much alcohol. So there we go.
It's 2,000 hours there in Melbourne.
It is.
It's 0600 here.
We've got a shipload of Aussies on board on the Duck Channel. So
glad to have you here, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, and channel surfing is encouraged. If you don't know what channel surfing is, you can go back and forth between Shaun's channel and mine. Hit that like button, share us out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, we would appreciate it if you would show us some love and become part of the families, the Down Under family and the Astute family. We appreciate that. But today is Wednesday. It is, in fact, July 9th, 2025. And it's good to be back with you, mate.
Likewise.
Doing my regular live streams, which is a good feeling. I missed it. I didn't think I would, but I have. And somebody else is with us, which I didn't expect her in today. But good morning, my sister. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all this morning?
Good.
Well, this morning I was freaking freezing, but now I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, it is winter there in Australia right now. But hey, Denise, look what I got.
Ooh, you got mail.
Call. We got mail call. We're going to open that up in a little bit. Denise sent me something in the mail, and we're going to reveal it to everybody in a few. But can you hear this pad? One more try.
No,
can't hear it. Okay, this thing's going in the trash. I'm going to have to buy a new mixer. I don't know what's going on, but it's not that old either, but it's done nothing.
Like your aftershave. That's what it is.
It gives me problems. It's going. Anyway, good morning, everybody. We'll go over to the chat really quick, and we'll zip through the chat. If we miss anybody, forgive me. It's nothing personal, and we'll try to make it up later. But good morning to Sharon. She's the first one in. Carol Walters is here as well. Good morning, Carol. John Gaylor is here, my brother from the fire service. Good morning, John. Look who's here. I would do on my pad, but it's for some reason the pad's not working. So I think like I said, the board's going to the dump. Joe Hupp is here. You weren't first.
Yeah, he was first in the Ducks.
Oh, first in the Ducks. Gotcha. Well, there you go. I stand corrected. And Denise is here. Good morning, Denise.
Hey.
Denise is. How'd you make out with your Ecamm yesterday? It looked like you kind of until you went black.
I found it. I got it back up.
My mom is here. Good morning, Mommy.
G'day, Mom.
Yeah, you went black there for a bit, but it was just a matter of clicking a button.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button.
Now, Shaun tells me that we can't do this kind of thing with Ecamm.
Really? Okay. I didn't know. I just wanted to see what it was all about, you know.
I had a look at it, and that's what I saw. I mean, they could have upgraded it since. But what I use is EVMux, and EVMux, you can set it up. It's pretty much like a bit of an OBS. You can set it up any which way you like.
I need to spend more time with EVMux because I have a love-hate relationship with StreamYard. Some days
I love to hate it too.
Right. Sometimes I like it. Most days I could take it or leave it. But
hey, they're saying that they heard your last little sound effect.
They did.
There goes Denise.
Yeah, that was
me.
Let's
try another one.
Oh, okay. That was Shaun.
Can you guys hear that? The clapping?
No.
No applause. Can't hear it. Okay. Well, listen, Linda, listen. Linda's here. Good morning, Linda.
G'day, Linda. How you going?
Joining us. The Down Under Cruises are here. Shaun!
Who the hell are they?
Hey, just a girl living her best life.
Oh,
My wife is here. Good morning,
Well,
honey.
well, g'day.
She's watching us on the telly downstairs, having her coffee and waking up. Look at this, Denise. Aren't you something? 23 months. I got something for that.
Feel my emotion.
Thank you, Denise. She's been one of my longest supporters here with the Astute Tourist. We met a long time ago.
Yep.
Feels like forever, which is not a bad thing. So I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Cheryl is here from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Good morning, my
G'day,
friend.
Cheryl. G'day. How
She's
you
got
going?
the biggest, brightest smile on YouTube.
Yep.
I have to wear
she really
sunglasses every time I see Cheryl smile.
All right. What's Joe saying? Matt and Deb shared some really good items for cruising. I happen to have a really good bag for my traveling. I have the second generation Truckies bag from NXT Journey. Paid $85 for it at 2021.
I want to
BPS.
say, Matt and Deb, guys, you guys did an awesome show. If anybody's interested in getting merch, like you need things for cruising. So Amazon has got its Prime Day or Prime Time going on right now, and they have got, like, Matt and Deb were showing some fantastic things, like some cosmetic bags and some lanyards and some hooks and all sorts of lovely stuff. And I tell you what, it's well worth going in and checking. You know, what can you use on the cruise? Denise doesn't need anything, but then I need a whole lot because I'm only allowed a Ziploc bag. Ilana will just confiscate it. So.
If you work at it and fold really tight, you can fit 2 budgie smugglers in a Ziploc.
Well, so. I was wanting to see one of those bags, whether or not they could vacuum it so good, so I could get 3 pairs of budgie smugglers and a see-through bikini all in the Ziploc bag. That would be great.
You have to get one of those vacuum bags for that.
That's it.
Right?
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're talking about Prime Days, right? Is that still going on, or was it yesterday in the U.S.?
The 8th through the 11th. Oh,
right on. Well, I'm going to have to go on today. Maybe I can get a Prime deal on a new soundboard.
So, Deb and Matt, thank you very much for the eye opener. It was great. And yes, you do get recognition every time I watch your show and then come on to the Ducks Hump Day.
Double A is here. Good morning, Aaron. He's liking
this, Jimmy. Seriously,
liking the music.
You've got to do this.
Got to do what? Oh, yes, we do. There I am, distracted. I'm trying to get back to the old format. I'll get back into it. They, like I said yesterday, they say it's like riding a bike. I don't know. It's more like
falling out of an airplane.
Let's do this.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn, good coffee. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That is right, everybody. It is going to be a good day, no matter what they say today and every day, especially when you got the best sip of the day. Good morning, folks. No matter what beverage you're drinking.
It's the best sip of the night for me because after this, I'm hitting the hay.
You got a little snake bite in there tonight? Whatever you're drinking, Shaun?
Shut up.
So, Denise, look at Nightbot says, welcome to Cup of Joe Live.
Nice.
I think I may have figured Nightbot out. Also, he says help support the channel. Go to PayPal. So I think it's working, sort of. If you want to put hashtag PMA in the chat, it may even share your link. We'll see. So
and hashtag duck in the Down Under Cruises. It'll share yours.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
DUC all in lowercase.
Denise, oh, you didn't link in, did you?
Oh, I just realized I haven't.
Yeah, you got time. You can do it, I think. Pete's here. Good afternoon, Pete. Popping in for a little bit.
G'day, Pete. How you going?
Get the kids to bed, Pete.
Now, Pete, are you going to bed with the kids, or are the kids just going to bed?
That's a good question. Like you said, Linda is here. Good morning, Linda. There's Jen. Jen, I sent you the link. If you, I don't know if you're still laying in bed or not, but if you wanted to come up, we could talk about.
Come on, Jen. Seriously, Jen, you just got to come on up.
Look, there's no pressure though.
2 days in a row she's in bed. I mean, seriously, come on.
Jeffrey's here. Good morning, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you.
G'day, Jeff.
Let's see. Who else is with us here? All right, Denise is in now. So, what are we? Hashtag Bone Tired Travelers, BTT. Is that what we do for you? Yeah, hashtag BTT.
And there's also, if you can, there's Shaz and Jackson are on there, and Deb and Matt as well.
I haven't seen Deb and Matt yet, but
if you go down,
Joe says he heard. Joe says he heard that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He heard it from me. Remember, I hit the button.
Right.
If you keep on traveling a bit further down, you've got Aaron Smith in there. You've got Joe. You've got Ryan Donahue. Welcome aboard, Ryan. Nice to have you here.
Here's Deb and Matt. Good morning.
Yep, Deb and Matt. Welcome aboard, guys.
I'm catching up.
And we've got this guy, controversial cruising.
Constipated cruising.
That's it. Constipated cruising. That's it.
Constipated cruising. Hey, he needs coffee.
Coffee makes him poop.
Did you have leftover cracked chicken for breakfast?
I did. My sugar went this morning, so I was like, "What's in the fridge?"
Right. There we go. Big scoop of cracked chicken.
Yep.
Who else?
I'm just trying to have a look.
Like I said, if I miss anybody,
it's all right. I'll pick you up on it.
Jen put in hashtag PMA, and I don't see her link. So,
well, it pops up a link, Jimmy, but it's not giving the name of the channel. The account.
I put in what you gave me, so I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
Jen, pop over to the ducks and type in hashtag duck.
Well, yours is working.
That's
Joe
correct.
just put in.
Of course, mine's working.
I just started Nightbot. I'll be honest. I said I don't know how to use the damn thing. So, all right, there we go. We made it through the. Say again.
So we'll get it straight.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right,
and
so
we'll
Joe
get it crooked as well.
Hashtag ducks. Joe had a large homemade pizza for dinner tonight. Yes, so yours is working just fine. Mine is not. Some of it is working though. My PayPal link, and then I think welcoming you to Cup of Joe, but that's about it. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that thing. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's see. It is 6:19. Let's do this. Let's open up what Denise sent me. You guys want to see this?
Let's. Denise,
I'm not worthy. I'm not sure why she's sending me things. So there's some. Let me do this.
What, Shaun? I can see you're wanting to say something.
I was saying, what did you send him?
You'll see.
So,
shiny new pair of budgie smugglers.
Now.
There's some small items in the package. I got a BTT magnet. Thank you for that.
Denise doesn't like me.
And I have a BTT button.
Perfect for the
Denise
lanyard.
definitely doesn't like me.
Yeah, that'll go right on my lanyard. And then I have this. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the
a bit small
directions.
for you, Jimmy.
She
Just
said
add
she
water.
made me a t-shirt. So look at that. Hashtag PMA,
Oh, wow.
hashtag KFF. And then on the back, it says Jimmy 1, Cancer 0. Denise,
Yes.
thank you so much for that. That is awesome. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna have to put this on. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Ooh.
Hey, Denise, what are we going to talk about Jimmy? What are we going to say about him? He can't hear us. He doesn't have his earphones on.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't, does he? Boom.
Hang on, I've got to do the drum roll.
I was not gonna take my black shirt off. Nobody wants to see that. Trust me.
Hang on,
I don't even want to. When I change my clothes in front of the mirror, I do this.
Seriously?
I'll tell you, the chemo has taken a number on this this male physique of mine.
Mate, let me say, you've got a six-pack underneath that T-shirt.
Yeah, six-pack hiding under all this. Yep, that's orange ribbon is for leukemia. They have different colors designated for the type of cancer that one would have, pink being breast cancer and so forth. But orange is for leukemia. So no longer have leukemia. We kicked its ass.
Woo!
It came and we beat it. So I'm very happy for that. Take it off, Jimmy. I don't think so.
Scott, I think you're just plain old jealous. Hey, you don't wear one.
I may twerk in front of you, but I will not take my shirt off in front of you. No.
Oh my God, I don't know which is worse.
Every time you do that, I'm just like, oh my God.
Right? It's like, God. Believe me, I got 2 left feet on the dance floor too, so I cannot. Denise, thank you so much for this.
Twerking has got nothing to do with the feet.
Right? All right. Geez, I have nothing going on here. So let's talk about this then. Since we're going to talk a little bit about business. So, Shaun, tell us a little bit about the fundraiser that we have going on for Helping Hands for Cruising.
Well, there's a couple of fundraisers happening right now. The first one that we've got going on is a blend above. That is, hey, if you're into dips and those sort of things, a blend above is awesome. Just tap into one of the stores that are available. Denise, I think you've got a store. Jimmy's got a store.
Set one up.
There's
the link right there.
Yep, go on, hit into Jimmy's link and into his store link and get yourself some dips, because the bad news is it's only US based. Unfortunately, us on this side of the pond can't get into it. But if you get into that, 50% of everything that is sold there, dollar-wise, comes to Helping Hands for Cruising. Why is that significant? Because, folks, those of you that don't know, we've put 4 recipients on board a cruise ship. We have got a grand total of 100,000 people to get on board cruise ships as a recipient. So Helping Hands for Cruising certainly needs every dollar that it can get to get those people on board cruise ships. So please go out, get involved, tap into that. The other thing that we've got coming up is a silent auction. Now, Jen, by her silence, is proving the fact that it is a silent auction. Jimmy has provided a fantastic item for sale in the auction, as has Denise, as has a number of people. There are a whole lot of items that are available for you to bid on for the silent auction. And once you've done that, we'll tell you what you've actually bid on. No. You can go into the helpinghandsforcruising.org website. Check out there's links in there to the silent auction and the like. So please get involved. It's awesome. We also have a coffee fundraiser as well, which is in the website. Get involved in that. You know, we get heaps of bucks from it. You can fuel your besotted.
You can fuel your I don't know.
and benefit helping hands for cruising.
Your backside on the day.
Best tip of the day.
Best sip of the day. Okay, thank you.
Best sip of the day.
So we get 25% of that as well. So, folks, not besotted. I mean, I'm besotted without my coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right. Denise is giving me the look. I better shut up.
So I'm looking at.
Don't tell that lie.
Denise, what did you put in the? Can we say? Well, I mean, I've been saying I put in. What did you do for the auction? What items?
I did a. I hate to tell.
Okay, then don't.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm not going to tell you what the items are, but it's a cruiser's survival.
It's a silent auction.
It's sound.
You can whisper it.
It's a cruiser's survival kit. It has everything you're gonna need to go cruising. Minus the budgie smuggler. There is no budgie smuggler in there. But there's some really cool things in there, like packing cubes and a cruising friendly electric plug thing with USBs and USB-Cs in it, and a bunch of other things that you'll need for when first-time cruises or people that have cruised many, many times. There's a lot of good stuff in there. So, plus,
Jimmy, if I can just interrupt for a sec, we've got Jonesy from Tasmania, from Outback Tasmania, on board. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Joe,
Gavin's here as well.
Yeah, g'day, Gavin. Welcome aboard, buddy. Joe is saying we need to get onto a coffee roaster over here to make Shaunie's very own blend. Mate, you're not wrong. Once we've fulfilled our requirements for the ACNC, we'll certainly be approaching local producers of coffee and dips and all sorts of stuff, so that we can also sell them in order to get funds for the Ducks Down Under. Not the Ducks, I beg your pardon, HH4C. Obviously, the Ducks are supporting HH4C.
Yes, see.
I don't know sign language. See that? She knows sign language.
I know the alphabet.
She's a nurse. That's why we love our nurses, because they're so damn smart.
Denise, Australian sign is a little bit different to American sign.
Really now?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Come on.
Yeah.
The dialect?
That's it.
It's got a different
It's
dialect.
the accent. It's all in the accent.
That's it.
It's all in the accent.
It has an accent. Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, I see Jonesy. Jonesy's talking about the weather there in Tasmania. He says it's
yep.
Oh my.
been working outside in the rain.
Freezing.
Hail, cold wind,
Jonesy.
-1C. Yes, -1. Why do I put myself through this? I need to get another radio station and working, right? At least the heat will be on.
Correct, Jonesy.
I like his little
Get it done, mate.
icon.
Get it done.
What's
Yeah,
that?
his Tasmanian devil.
So 0 is 32. So -1 is about 30.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's cold. You know how you guys know how much I like the cold. So,
well,
since we
the best way to know how cold it is when I open the door and my voice starts going up an octave or two. It's freaking freezing.
Like we were talking about yesterday, Shaun, when the boys start to go back up where they came from, it's cold.
Exactly. The boys.
Oh, wait, you had your tonsils out?
Yeah, I had them out when I was 5 years old.
Since we're talking about the weather, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Weather Watch Now, the portion of the show where we do the weather where we are, where you are, where all points around the world. And we'll do this really quick. We'll go through the weather. Who would like to go first?
Oh, well, I'll get it done, because that way I can be jealous about your nice warm weather.
There you go.
We topped it off at 14 degrees C. We're sitting currently on 11 C. this is in Melbourne. 11C is freaking cold. 11:22. It's about 52 degrees. We are expecting a low of 7 degrees here overnight. When I walk out the door, I will be freezing. So, voice high up there. So off you go, Denise.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Here in hot and sunny Mississippi, it's already muggy. I've been outside this morning. Right now it is, where is it? Hang on. 71 degrees. And we have a high today of 89. Heat index will be around 98. And we'll have thunderstorms this afternoon with a low of 71.
Here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it's currently 67 balmy degrees. It's cloudy and raining right now. We're probably going to have some rain right through 9 a.m. with it'll be cloudy most of the day. They're saying the sun will be out at 8:30 tonight, which the sun will be. Oh no, that's sunset. I'm sorry. But yeah, it looks like more of the same tomorrow. It's going to be 75 tomorrow with a 90% chance of rain. So we got some humidity outside and rain, but the heck, I can't complain. It's nice and warm here.
Is it the remnants of that hurricane that are coming through there?
It could be. Let's look at the weather map and see. It could be. I know.
I just want to very quickly say good night to Joe. Hope he's okay. Hope everything works well for you, buddy.
Good night, Joe, and enjoy your chiropractic appointment tomorrow. So I know in New Mexico, poor people, they had a flood there yesterday in New Mexico. So not only is Texas dealing with the devastation of Mother Nature, but New Mexico has had one as well. So
that flood in Texas, was that a bit of a hurricane as well?
Just flash flood.
It was just they said they got like 10 inches of rain in less than an hour.
Wow.
And it just, I mean, the dams and that they couldn't help it, or not dams, but the high areas and that they just couldn't take that much rain all at once. And the water, I mean, Mother Nature is crazy, and water weighs. I know this because of my profession. Water weighs 8.3 pounds per gallon. So
Really?
Think about all those millions of gallons of water pushing down at that speed, how many pounds of pressure there was. I mean, taking homes right off their foundations and tearing trees up and everything. I mean, those folks never had a chance. And the time of day that it happened, 3:30 in the morning, I mean, most people were asleep. So they got caught off guard. And they have, as of this morning, they have over 161 people that have perished from that. And there's still lots missing. So our prayers and our thoughts go out to those people there. It's just devastating. But here we go. Here's New England. You can see some of the rain over Massachusetts. Can't really see the rain. We're right here in Manchester, but we got a little bit of spotty rain going on. But they're getting hit down in central and western Massachusetts. There's some of that weather pulling off. Now, I don't know if that was part of that hurricane. It probably was. Because everything that they get down south, we typically end up getting it here a few days later. But along the eastern seaboard, they got some areas of rain and thunder showers. We get down into Florida, of course, my favorite place, paradise, with a chance of a sun shower. They had some of that nasty weather as well, but not too bad. It looks like a decent day there. Get along the Gulf Coast states where Denise is, and some of our other friends. It looks pretty decent there. Going to be hot and humid, like Denise said. And then along the Gulf Coast of Texas, they've had some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Up in near the Panhandle in Lubbock, it looks like they got some area of unsettled weather there. And then this is probably the cell that hit New Mexico, and it's making its way east now. So Arizona, not sure what the temperature is there, but Scott's there, and it's probably going to be hot and dry today. They're up in the hundreds during the day now, summertime in the desert. So California looks pretty clear, which is strange. But the West Coast 2 days in a row has been fairly clear for them. And then Shaun gave us some of the weather where he's at. Let me find it. And there's some of that.
Like it's that hard to find, Jimmy. I mean, seriously,
right?
a really big
It was that tiny little
island. There's Shaun. He's waving in Melbourne, and then Jonesy is here. He's sitting by the fire, getting warm after spending 12 hours out in the rain, and it's cold. 30 degrees is flipping cold. Ice storms and black ice and that. I heard an interesting thing yesterday about Australia. They were talking about at one point there was some secret plan, a $200 billion plan to flood the center of Australia to make their own inland sea. Did you hear anything about that, Shaun? Is that true? Or
there was a time when that was actually an inland sea.
Right, but the government, from what I saw yesterday, of course it's on YouTube, so it's got to be true. They were gonna open up some between here and down in here, and they were gonna flood the desert to try to obviously make it more moist.
Jimmy, you realize
I guess
that
for agriculture,
the government right now, it takes brains to be stupid.
Right. Well, that's it. So, like I've always said, the smart people that could run the governments are smart enough to stay away. So,
correct.
It looks like Goldie is getting some nasty weather where she's at in Romania, and I know in France they were getting some of the rain there. I watch a gentleman that on YouTube, he posts just about every day, and they were getting some rain there. And in the United Kingdom, in where Pete is, it's Southend-on-Sea. It looks like another good day there. So there you go. That's the weather for today for you around the world. I hope no matter where you are, the weather is good and you're having a great day. Speaking of that, I need a sip of coffee.
I'm done. You were talking too much. I'm all done.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm the talker. I was the kid in class where when I got my report card, it said it would say things like, "He's a pleasure to have in class, but he talks too much." That kind of stuff.
Same.
Jonesy backed you up.
There you go.
Yep.
They're going to try and catch the monsoon rains instead of it just going out to sea. Yeah, and I guess it's because of they were trying to make it less arid and make it more sustainable for agriculture. But $200 billion.
The problem is if all that water goes in the middle, it's going to go down the mines. So all the mines are going to be flooded.
Really?
Right. Craziness. Aaron says, YouTube, truth? Oh, yeah, like the 2025 Born Again 57 Chevy Bel Air.
Correct.
Is that something they were talking about? From the north and send it to inland. Yeah, that's right. So up around, what's that, Darwin up there. Yeah. And that's what the video I watched, that's what they said. They were going to try to somehow open up and make, canals and that to try to bring the water in. To make an inland sea, it would be, I guess, salt water, but I don't know.
And then we got those crocs coming in there. I mean, seriously, that's bad news.
Just like alligator Alcatraz. You won't be able to do anything. Look who's here.
So
Nick, you talk about someplace where Nick has been. He's been to Darwin. Did you take the train up to Darwin? Didn't you, Nick?
He did. He took the train. He took the train from Darwin to Adelaide and then back again. And Devin Matt saying North Queensland is the food bowl. Yep.
Food bowl for irrigation. Yep.
Yep.
Flood the rivers and yes, canals. Right. So that is, I guess I did hear something that was somewhat true. Right on. All right. It is 6:40. We don't have any games planned or anything. You guys want to do history for today?
Why not?
Sounds great.
Let's do history. Let me see if I can find the bumper for that. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by Helping Hands for Cruising, a great, great charity that helps those realize that they too can have a dream cruise vacation. Go to helpinghandsforcruising.org and support this awesome charity now. And if you see down on the Chiron, you can see a blend above is the fundraiser that they're having there. Follow the link. Go and get yourself some delicious dips and oils and crackers and soup mixes. I actually have some stuff coming myself, and I can't wait to get it. I'll probably we'll taste test it on a live stream so that you all know it's good stuff. So, all right. So today, on this day, it is July. What is today? July 9th. 2025. What happened on this day in history? Back in, we got a lot of stuff here. In 1540, the marriage of King Henry VIII of England and his fourth wife, Anne of Cleves, was annulled. Annulled, huh? Did she lose her head in the annulment? In 1755, General Edward Braddock's British army was thoroughly defeated in the Battle of the Mongalia during the French and Indian War, or the 7 Years' War. In 1816, the Congress of Tucumán declared Argentina's independence from Spain. In 1828, American painter Gilbert Stuart, who was one of the great portrait painters of his era and the creator of a distinctively American portrait style, died at age 72. In 1850, Zachary Taylor, the 12th president of the United States, died only 16 months after taking office. In 1856, one of the greatest inventors of our time, Nikola Tesla, a Serbian-American inventor and researcher who discovered the rotating magnetic fields, the basis of most alternating current machinery, was born on this day, or the next in Smiljan, Croatia. Forgive me, there's a banana for you. In 1911, physicist John Archibald Wheeler, the first American involved in the theoretical development of the atomic bomb and the originator of the term black hole, was born. In 1911, English novelist, poet, and painter Mervyn Peake, who was best known for the bizarre Titus Groan trilogy of novels for his illustrations of his novels and of children's stories, was born. In 1955, Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and his Comets became the first rock and roll single to hit #1 on the Billboard pop charts. In 1956, American actor Tom Hanks, who is America's own Tom Hanks, who is perhaps best known for his cheerful everyman persona, was born. Happy birthday to him. 1960, The Thresher, the first of a class of U.S. nuclear-powered attack submarines, was launched. It sank in 1963 in the worst submarine accident in history. In 1995, American psychedelic rock band The Grateful Dead performed their last concert at Soldier Field in Chicago. Lead guitarist and vocalist Jerry Garcia died the following month. In 2001, the British TV series The Office, created by and written by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, debuted and began a huge hit, spawning a popular American version and making Gervais a star. He's a funny guy. If you don't know Ricky Gervais, you should look up some of his stand-up.
He's a mess.
And what was it, the Golden Globes or the something like that? He hosted several of them, and pretty funny. He doesn't hold back. In 2002, fearing that there would not be enough eligible players to continue, Major League Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig stopped the annual All-Star Game in the 11th inning with the score tied at 7-7. In 2011, South Sudan declared its independence after a referendum to secede from Sudan passed overwhelmingly. In 2019, American businessman and politician Ross Perot, who ran for U.S. president as an independent in 1992, receiving some 19% of the popular vote. He died at age 89. And the featured event on this day in 1762, Catherine the Great overthrew Peter II on this day in 1762 and began her reign as Empress of Russia, leading her country into full participation in the political and cultural life of Europe and extending Russian territory. And then also born on this day, O.J. Simpson, American football player, and many other things, was born today in 1947. Also, Lindsey Graham was born in 1955, American senator, politician. Courtney Love from the band Hole was born in 1964 on this day, and American musician Jack White in 1975. There you go. That's what we have for history today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So learn a little something.
That was a full swag.
Yeah, there was a lot there today. There was a lot going on. Let's see. We got some OJ the Juice, right? Yep. Night bus. So that part of my night bus working. Thanks for coming in. I believe I put that on there. I just don't know why when you guys do the PMA thing, it's just posting a link and not the name of the channel. So I need to figure that out.
We'll see.
It's Denise's fault. She gave me the link. Just kidding. Anyway.
I was trying to help.
You did a great job, honey. You're helping. You're helping. It's better than I had before, I'll tell you that. It was, so I had Nightbot set up and it was kicking everybody out of the chat. I don't even know what I did.
Because
you're in timeout.
Yeah,
you said hello to somebody. You're in timeout.
You're in timeout. You're in timeout. You're in timeout.
Yeah.
And you in a timeout. You in a timeout.
Exactly. Jimmy, I was going to show you this. I made last night. I'm working on some stuff for Foodie's Vacations. It's off center, but this was my practice piece just to see if it would work. This is sublimation.
Oh, cool. That's a luggage tag.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And it's double-sided, so I can put something on the other side too.
So
but isn't that cool?
And that goes in the heat press, right?
Yep.
That's cool. So Denise has inspired me with the sublimation stuff. She sent me that tumbler back a month or so ago with a couple months with Aaron's design and the channel logo. And I'm so impressed with that. And the T-shirts that have sublimation and that, I am so impressed. I'm tired of buying T-shirts and things from companies that their sub-quality product is just terrible. Now, I can say for Sticker Mule, they're good. Their stickers are great. They made the buttons and that. They're awesome. But some of the other places where I get the swag from, the coffee cups will fade quickly. And I guess the T-shirts that I'm getting, they're not inked on. Or if they are, there you go. That one's actually pretty good. That one comes
this
from,
is a great cup.
That's not from Spring, whatever they are. That Spring place is terrible. I forget where I had that one made, but that one's a pretty good one. But so she's inspired me with her talents in the sublimation. I went ahead and I bought a whole setup. So that'll be coming this week and next week. So then I got to figure out how to use it. So I'll be tapping into her expertise on how to do that. But we're just going to start making our own swag, and then we may, who knows, we may start to do some stuff for you all as well. But maybe do some stuff for Helping Hands that we can auction off or whatever. So a giveaway during the cruisathons and stuff like that. So I have a plan.
Did you see I made for Helping Hands for the cruisathon this year?
No.
Well,
I did not.
I know we were trying to keep it a secret. But
I made another one for keeping that a secret, Denise. It is absolutely awesome.
I made a whisper for the cruisathon.
Yeah, there you go, Aaron. Teespring. They're terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, and
that's awesome. That is awesome. And that won't scratch off or anything. That's on there, man. That's you just can't put that in the dishwasher, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. You can't put it in the dishwasher.
Yep.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Good work. So I bought myself a present that'll be coming. Like I said, get my printer tomorrow, and then I think on Monday the heat press will be here, and it comes with the press to do the tumblers, and you can do hats and I think plates too. Have you done a plate yet? Yeah, I guess you can do plates. I don't know.
I'll tell you something else you can do. I don't know if you've seen these spinners that you can hang out, like on your porch or something. They're metal, and they have like several different rows, and they'll turn. It's like the center will have a solid piece, and then there'll be a line around it, and then a line around it, and a line around it, and they just it's just a pretty, little thing to hang up. But you can sublimate on those, so you can have a picture of anything you want on this little spinner. It's cool. I'll have to show you.
That's awesome.
You're fixing it a blast.
Yeah, you've created a monster, I think, with this thing. Again,
I was
an artsy guy in school anyways. I took all the art classes and that, so I like to create things. So there you go. Just a little more about what we're going to be doing here in the future. And like I said, I want to be able to, like you're doing, Denise, use it for helping hands and that, so we can keep this charity going. I mean, we want to try to raise. What was our goal for this year?
$10,000.
$10,000 this year. So hopefully we can do that. We'll get it done before the end of the year. And you can do that by helping out through a Blend Above. And I know that the auction, I think it's sometime this month, but Jen and those folks will be letting us know when that's happening, the silent auction. And then there's the coffee, and I think there's something else, right, Shaun? That Ross. Is there another fundraising company?
There's a number of fundraising companies going on. One we've got Zephy, which is our money controller, the one that actually takes in all the funds. But one of the benefits of Zephy is that it allows people to do all sorts of things like. You can put in a monthly payment and let Zephy handle it. You can put in different functions. So one of the functions that we've got coming up fairly shortly is the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, of course, which is not only a way of us raising some funds for HH4C, but it's also a way of us getting some recipients on board, which is going to be awesome. Basically, we're looking at any way we can in order to get people involved so that we can put a shipload of people on board cruise ships. At the end of the day, that's the important thing. We're setting up, so the U.S. is up and running as a 501c3. We're busy organizing to get Australia set up with the ACNC so that we will have a fundraising capability there as well. So only good things. Only good things.
Shaun, I wanted to ask you some questions about Helping Hand. I was laying in bed last night, unable to sleep, which is just about every night these days. But I wanted to know, how did you get started with Helping Hands? I mean, this is a charity that you and Alana started, right?
Yeah. So we were going to do the inaugural cruise that we did on the Carnival Horizon. It was a group of people. We were trying to get young Mr. Kenny involved with us on the cruise. And I asked Kenny to get in touch with the then TA to see whether or not she could help him get on board. His response was that there was no way he could afford the cruise. So we spoke with a couple of people who were in the same group and said, would you guys like to put some dollars in? Let's get Kenny on board. Anyway, we raised sufficient funds to actually get Kenny on board plus some extras. So we decided there's got to be a whole heap more people that are in the same position. Those are that for one reason or another have never had the opportunity to cruise. Now, Kenny's biggest thing is he'd never seen the ocean. He'd never, coming from Kingsport, Tennessee, he'd never had the opportunity to actually look at this stuff. So we got him on board. And from then on, we got people who were interested in putting some money together, and because we got money together, we then managed to get enough money to put Scott and Amber Hicks on, as well as James and Cindy Catchanese, and then Roxanne went on board. So from there on, we went, hey, let's run with this thing. And so we've created a nice, beautiful black organization that will allow people to get on board, have a good cruise, have some fun, and bring their life into a very happy state. And that's exactly what we've been looking at.
It's perfect. I happen to get involved kind of crazy, like new to streaming in that. I think it was Greg Harris, a fellow that lives out in Arizona. I think he got involved in the very first cruise-a-thon, and he said, hey, there's this group that's doing this cruise-a-thon, and would you like to help, get on and maybe help raise some money during the live stream? And I'm like, what's it all about? So he told me about it, and that's, I think, when I first met you, Shaun, was during that your first cruise-a-thon. I said, sure,
Yep.
Why not? Give it a try. And that was, I don't know, three years ago, maybe a little bit more. And this charity has taken on a life of itself, which is awesome.
It is. There's some amazing people that are involved with it and doing things. So it's really exciting. Jonesy, mate, stay warm. Take it easy. Catch up with you later.
Yeah, Jonesy, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, everybody, go ahead and channel surf. Make sure that you hit the like button on Denise's channel and Shaun's and mine as well. We're getting close to the hour. We got a few more minutes left, but Denise, what do you got coming up? Any any bushcrafting coming up?
Bullcrafting today at noon Central, 1 Eastern, with Linda. And
Linda. I said, Linda. Right on. If you guys go on and watch Denise and Linda today, you'll get to see. Well, what are you working on today? Is it a surprise? Or are you doing any
I don't know yet.
supplementation?
I usually don't figure it out till about 10 o'clock in the morning.
If you go on and you watch, she may be doing some of the stuff that we were talking about, the sublimation stuff. It's interesting. It's pretty cool. It's taking that old the beach T-shirt transfer thing to a whole new level.
Yeah,
which is way better. It doesn't use the vinyl really. Well, you can do vinyl, right? Because this is vinyl.
Yeah, I can just put vinyl on there if I want to. But that starts out as a little picture that looks like this.
Oh, wow.
It's real faded, and it's supposed to print that way. And whenever the heat hits it, it turns into this real deep color and all this.
It's so cool. So she'll be doing that. Yeah. So 12 Central Time, which will be 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So there you go. So noon time for Denise and Linda, and it'll be 1 p.m. for us on the East Coast, and for Shaun it'll be snoozy time. But
I'm already gone.
And how about you, Shaun? What do you got coming up? Anything good?
So Friday night your time, which is Saturday either midday our time, the lovely Her Majesty Ilana will be joining me for the Down Under Cruises chat. We have a board meeting coming up on Saturday for anybody who wants to partake in that. So it's the board and the advisory. And then after that, next week, Tuesday, is chatting with Shaun on the HH4C channel. So come on board.
Right on. Don't forget the November 29th through December 6th, there is the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Get a hold of the one behind you, the Norwegian Encore.
Yeah.
Get a hold of Bruce and Cindy at Ocean Travel, and they will hook you up. The rooms are going fast. Yeah, the rooms are going fast. There's also the ABC Cruise. When is that?
ABC Cruise is the 11th of April. And I believe Denise and Jen are going on that one, and that's going to be a real problem. Oh, seriously. Gabby won't know what hit her.
Yes, the 11th through the 19th of 2026 on Carnival Horizon.
There you go.
And
So
you're doing two of the parts that
awesome.
we did on the inaugural. So you're doing Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Unfortunately, we didn't hit Curacao. Would have loved to, but you're doing Aruba and Bonaire, and man, Bonaire is awesome.
I've heard Bonaire is beautiful.
I'll tell you what, Denise, if you have the opportunity, get a group of people and book out some of the golf carts. Take yourself on a golf cart tour around Bonaire.
Okay.
You won't regret it.
Thank you for the heads up.
Awesome.
I'll make a note.
Do that.
I have lots of notes.
Yes, no, it's not affected by that, Aaron. That's right, because they did make a bunch of schedule changes, but it's after the first of the year. So it will not affect the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which when I first saw their announcement, I'm like, oh, is it going to affect it? But no. So it's not until after the first of the year.
We would have killed them if they did.
Well, that would be the second time they changed the date on us. So we don't.
Yes,
we don't
the
need
Iona
that.
is a P&O US, a P&O UK ship. Unfortunately, we do not have P&O back here in Australia anymore.
Nope, they're gone.
Yep, swallowed up by Carnival.
What do I got coming up Friday? Free for All Friday, Cup of Joe Friday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're back, baby. Cup of Joe is back. So we'll be our Monday schedule is going to be messed up for a while, like I said on Tuesday. We'll probably do Tuesday mornings for a little bit just because of my
because we're on Tuesday mornings and he can mix us up. Like steal all the people, but that's fine for me. That's fine. It's okay.
Do you do Tuesday? You don't do Tuesday nights, do you?
Helping Hands for Cruising does Tuesday.
What time? 8 p.m.
Yes.
No way. Maybe we'll have to join forces then. I don't know.
Yeah, good. It's called.
Yeah, good.
The segment is called Chatting with Shaun.
Well, fine then. I'll just do mine, and I'll take all the American people away from you then.
Go for it. Ooh. Do what you like. I'll just tell you that you're being so anti Helping Hands. It's not funny.
I know. I'll be in the doghouse for sure. We'll work this out. But Mondays, as long as Monday mornings if I have early appointments in Boston, I don't have the time to go live. At 6 a.m. because I'm usually on the road by 6:30, and it's just
on the road with Jimmy.
Yeah, there you go. But we'll see. We'll work it out. And but this Friday is definitely Free for All Friday. Join Denise. You working Friday?
No. Well, I'll still be at work Friday morning.
Right.
When you go on.
At least join Scott and I, and hopefully Kenny. I know Kenny had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so.
How is Kenny doing? I haven't heard from him.
Kenny was up with us on Tuesday, and he said he was doing fantastic. Everything is working out. His eyesight is back to normal, and he feels good. They're keeping a good eye on him. He's taking medication. He hasn't had any seizures in a while. So, so things are looking good for Kenny. So
has he moved into the same place as his dad, or is he in his apartment?
Yep, he's back. He's back at the rehab. When he's going to go back to his apartment, I don't think he even knows. I think they want to just keep a good eye on him while things kind of straighten out for him. So let's go over to. You feel sorry for who?
Pa.
Yeah.
Cedric. Because he has Kenny cramping his style.
Right.
I'm sorry. Right.
I don't think he's cramping his style. I'm sure Pa he keeps Kenny at bay. I'm sure he's got Pauline now. So, and I haven't met Pauline yet. Well, I have, but I've said hi to her on one of the streams. But I'm sure she keeps them both in line. So, and good for her. So, but Kenny's doing good. So hopefully he'll be with us on Friday. I'll reach out to him later today or tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody joining us. Hey, Hey, Dwayne, there he is. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Oh my God!
He's just
He's
waking
still
up.
waking up.
We know the
like,
feeling.
You look like a vision of loveliness there, let me say.
Vision of loveliness.
He looks good in the morning.
As good as it gets.
Well, you're looking good, brother. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. We're going to go over and join Eddie Lugo for his morning stream. And what are we going to hashtag? Let's do another raid over there. What should we do for a hashtag?
Hashtag Jimmy's back.
Hashtag Jimmy's back. All right, there you go. Jimmy's back raid. Jimmy's back hurts. We'll go over hashtag Jimmy's back. And we'll go over and raid Eddie. Don't forget, like I said, before you go, hit that like button. We had over 20-something people. We got 19 in the house right now. And
Wow.
I just want to say thank you, guys. You are the best. Love you, each and every one of you. When I say we get the best audience in the business, we really do. And you guys, you bounce around between Denise and Shaun and Eddie and my channel and all the rest, Chet and those folks. So we really, really love and appreciate you guys. So don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude, will definitely change your day. When I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, and we talked about it yesterday, I am truly living proof that positive mental attitude does work, and it will help you each and every day. And if you need help, you want some guidance in that, just get a hold of me, and I will tell you how to do it. It's not hard at all. Make sure that you're be kind to one another. Everybody has a story, and sometimes those stories aren't so good. So just be nice to people. Make eye contact if you see a stranger out there, and say something nice like, "Hey, hope you have a good day today," or "You look good today," or something like that. Shake a hand, give them a hug if they are inclined. Help an old lady to her car with her groceries, whatever it is. You can do good stuff for people every day. We're all here together. We're in it together, and we're here for a short time. So there's no need for any negativity. Be nice. If you see the men and ladies of our first responders, the police, firefighters, EMS, and healthcare workers, and especially, oh, you know what? Who I leave out? Our EMS and safety trainers, and then especially our nurses. We love our nurses, and I've always, like I said yesterday, I've always held nurses in high regard. But now that I've had even a closer relationship with several of them, I hold them up higher. So make sure that you're nice to these folks and tell them that you appreciate what they do every day. Last but not least, our veterans, no matter where they are in the free world, they're out there on that proverbial wall, keeping us safe, protecting our liberties and safeties. So thank a veteran today for what they do. They not only keep us safe from harm from bad people, but they do things like help us during natural disasters and stuff. There's a whole slew of them down in Texas helping those folks down there. So make sure you see a veteran, you thank them for what they do. So so that's going to do it. We'll be back Friday morning. Don't forget bullcrafting at 1 p.m. Eastern with Denise and Linda. And then Shaun will be on Saturday morning, our time.
Friday night our time.
Friday night our time. Saturday morning his time. There we go.
Saturday midday our time.
Fantastic. And I'll be doing a team replay on that because at 10 p.m. usually I've been in bed for a couple hours anyway. There you go. All right, we're going to get out of here. My name is Jimmy. I'm your Astute Tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. We'll see you over at Eddie's. Don't forget, hashtag Jimmy's back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.